it's really sad. It's really sad when you don't you grasp for straws. You sink to an all-time low. An all-time low. Because you're so weak and pathetic and pitiful. Just making up stuff that don't exist. Now, these pro-black, this is why I warn you. Leave, don't associate with these Pan-African pro-black folks. I warn you. Do not, I wish I had nothing to do with these people. They are disgusting, a bunch of liars, vile, violent, incompetent, just pathetic. Look, they sink to an all-time low. I had one of these sewer rats come on my channel and tell me, you was talking about my wife. Nobody was talking about your wife. And anybody that can listen was not talking about nobody's wife. I am pro-black woman here. I am pro-sisters here. I don't even know your wife. Speaking in general. And you know this. But they are so pathetic and such a bunch of losers. Just anything to try to gain sympathy. And then I'm able to show the reality of things and show the truth. Oh, he's always trying to make himself like he's the victim. I am the victim. Because that's a lie. You can do better than that. But you don't have, but you're not creative. You have no vision. You have no originality. So you're grasping for straws. Because you have what the wisdom that you claim that you have is weak. It does not stand, and it cannot stand up against scrutiny, against the most powerful voice on YouTube, this ministry I call the Reality Temple on Earth. So you have this man, Mr. Bakari. I did in the past give him like the benefit of a doubt, but I always knew that he was tricky because he stood with wrong. When I let a man come in my house and this man takes my ideas and you stand with wrong, see, I know there's a problem there. So now, you can no longer trick me. I don't want nothing to do with you. Go about your business, but you cannot do that. They are obsessed with Angel Snup Nup 7. So now this liar comes and even plays a tape. Angel Snup Nup 7 attacking my grandchild. Angel Snup Nup 7 embrace our brothers and sisters. I don't care nothing about, you are the one caught up on race. You never hear me talk about biracials and homosexuals and interracial relationships and stuff like that. I could care less. That's y'all personal thing, brothers and sisters. I have no, it was a brother that thanked me very much for allowing him to be able to come into my house and he don't have to worry about somebody bashing on him. He feeling bad because one of his parents was Caucasian, whatever. As far as he's concerned, he's a soul brother and I would accept you as that. But not them. I did not call, and they know I did not call a sweet little girl trash. Grasping for straws. So here's another kind game, running game on people. And I'm going to tell you, when you really look at, when they say this, even their own people, they know better. You can comprehend English better than that. It sounds like he was calling your baby trash. Why would I call this baby trash? No, that's what your buddies, that's what your fellas, that's what your camaraderies, that's what they do. Because they don't like biracials. And they biracial themselves. A Negro. They ain't no African nothing. They biracial themselves. I don't talk that way. You never hear me talk that way. I am pro-black woman, so you know I don't have nothing. I don't talk bad about the sisters. And I definitely don't talk about anything against children. Matter of fact, I'm probably the only one out of all the pro-blacks. I've made videos speaking about the protection and doing right by our babies, by our children. No, this is pathetic men. So you have no choice but to lie. In fact, it sounds like to me he was, and I let my son listen to the video, and my son said, yeah. He calling calling the granddaughter trash, manipulating this young man's mind because that's not what is being said at all. If I said, and I made very clear, that's what these men say, and they do. If that's true, find my video that will support. That's my attitude. That's my attitude. There was a song by TRUTHropä. That's my attitude. If that's me, show me my other words where I speak about hatred of children or biracial people. You will not find that. Show me my words and my hatred towards the sisters or woman or womanhood, period. I don't know this man's wife. Speaking in general, I don't know this grandchild. You made it clear and you made it and put it in the public that you have biracial grandchildren, but you're messing around with men who hate them, who do view them as trash, disgusting, and they would murder them if they got the chance. That's the gang you hang with. But see, this pro-blackness is full of hypocrites because they love Farrakhan. Farrakhan also has biracial grandchildren. He has a relationship with Scientology, which is Caucasian people, period. And they love him and gravitate toward him. And he also kissed white dudes in the mouth. They don't mess with that subject. They don't talk about that at all because it will upset one of their partners. It's all going to fall apart sooner or later because they all wacky, they all crazy, they all messed up in the head. But right now, they cannot come together to fight the white man, but they can come together and support each other trying to come down on Angel Snuff Number 7. But see, your problem is Angel Snuff Number 7 been on social media since 2007. I had to deal with the best of the best. I dealt with YouTube itself. So I don't know, you don't have any creativity. You're not funny. And that's another thing. See, I make people laugh at them. They can't stand that. Or I give it to you, you're a comedian. It's not that I'm a comedian. What you're talking about and what you're presenting is funny. It don't make any sense. It's hilarious. It don't take much to make a joke out of it because it's not real. You are incompetent. The only thing you do is sell false hopes and dreams. You keep talking about what somebody else did in the past. What Malcolm did, what Elijah did, what my daddy did, what Medgar Evers done, what Daffy Duck did back in the past. That's all they talk about. In the past. They are unable and incompetent to do anything on their own. That's why they have to steal from others to come up with some kind of idea. They have no originality at all. They've done nothing. So now, grasping for straws, you talk about my wife, you talk about my wife, you talk about my grandchildren, you talk about my grandchildren. Running a con game, faking the funk, perpetrating the fraud. That's all that it is. It's con games, scamming. To gain your sympathy to somebody that don't deserve any sympathy because nothing was said about your wife, nothing was said about your child, your grandchild. Nothing was said. Fabrication. And this is now, you know, I understand what Minister Farrakhan go through. Even though I talk, y'all know that I do speak about Minister Farrakhan a lot. But also at the same time, I will not, and I do not support lies. Farrakhan is not anti-Semitic. He is not the new Adolf Hitler and all those different things. I'm not going to allow that type of talk around me because it's a damn lie. It's a lie. Now that which is true, I will stand. My own personal experience, you can't tell me about my own personal experience. But what I know to be an outright lie, don't bring that around me because you don't like him. It's not about me liking him. He's not a leader. He's not a leader. He's incompetent. You are wasting your time following somebody who does not know, clearly don't know what they're doing, 40 years and have produced nothing except talk. And matter of fact, one of the pro-black extremists, well, even when they did, they left the teachings. The teachings is a lie. The teachings is not true. The teachings is fantasy and fiction. The teachings is garbage. So I would not be bragging about people believing in a lie that somebody left. That's the problem. Come back to life. Come back to reality. Learn how to be a civilized person instead of savages. I opened up my house and let these men come in to my house, and they came in like savages. Ready, they smelt blood, and that's all was on their mind. Instead of like civilized people. I would never, if Minister Farrakhan or anybody I speak of gave me an opportunity to come into their house, I would never go into their house acting and behaving the way these men done. But that's how it is when you have that pro-black mindset. They savages. Pure savages. So maybe they are Africans. And they are the Africans as described by the white man. The white man said that these people were in Africa, living a savage life, swinging around, whatever, just beastly. And that's how these guys act. They have some type of obsession with me, which I don't know. I only have 10 subscribers, only get 10 views. Why are you so obsessed with yours truly? They can't get me off of their mind. And these are the same guys that talk about, you gay, you gay. Why am I on your mind like that? And they talk to each other like they so lovey-dovey. That sounds gay as hell to me. I love you. We together. They talk about we together just like I would say I'm together with these ladies here. That sounds gay as a mug to me. But you know what they say. I was told that the people who talk about that all the time, really, that's what they are. Covert. So, this Bakari should be shaming himself. You so pathetic and you so pitiful. You talk about my granddaughter, talk about your grandchild. You're a liar. Just like Maurice is a liar. Grasping for straws. Because you're pathetic. Y'all a bunch of losers. Build something. Instead of wasting time messing around trying to do something to me or whatever. Build something. Show the people what you can do. You can't do nothing. You are exactly what I say, a bunch of pathetic losers. Incompetent, vile, disgusting, pieces of trash, sewer rats. Liars. Now you're going to use women and children. You're going to hide behind women and children. My granddaughter, my wife. My granddaughter, my wife. Then you're going to tell me about what a man is and you hiding behind a woman and your grandchild. Because you don't have nothing. Because you know, because you're weak. Disgusting. It really is. This is not even going to be on my strongest channel. They so weak.